In this video, we're going to talk about 7 Florida cities that are ready for a housing crisis in 2023. Information was provided by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Consumer Protection Bureau, and Realty Track. GoBankingRates.com looked at over 200 cities in terms of total housing units, percent of mortgages delinquent, and homeowner/renter vacancy rates. Some of the stats we're going to be looking at today are population size, ranked by state in U.S., homeowner vacancy rate, percent of mortgages delinquent, annual growth rate, and the percent of growth increase since the last consensus in 2020. Okay, one thing I do want to say, 3 out of the 7 cities in this video are in the top 4 for population size in the state of Florida. Now that's kind of scary. Coming in at number 7, Pembroke Pines. Pembroke Pines is a city located in Broward County with a 2022 population of under 186,000. It is the 11th largest city in Florida and the 161st largest city in the United States. Pembroke Pines is currently growing at a rate of 0.89% annually, and its population has increased by 8.13% since the most recent census. The average household income in Pembroke Pines is $88,044 with a poverty rate of 12.45%. Homeowner vacancy rate 0.9%. Percent of mortgages delinquent 90 days plus 0.7%. Pembroke Pines has the lowest poverty rate and the lowest vacancy rate on the list. Coming in at number 6, Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood is located in Broward County, about halfway between Miami and Fort Lauderdale along the eastern coast of South Florida. Hollywood is a city with a 2022 population of right under 165,000. It's the 12th largest city in Florida and the 180th largest city in the United States. Hollywood is currently growing at a rate of 0.76% annually, and its population has increased by 6.7%. The average household income in Hollywood is $77,981 with a poverty rate of 13.68%. Homeowner vacancy rate is 1.6%, and percent of mortgages delinquent 90 days plus is 0.6%. Number 5, Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville is the largest city in the state of Florida and the largest city by area in the contiguous U.S. Jacksonville is a city located in Duval and St. Johns County in Florida with a 2022 population of 1,064,658. It's the largest city in Florida and the 12th largest city in the United States. Jacksonville is currently growing at a rate of 1.22% annually, and its population has increased by 12.12% since the most recent census back in 2020. The average household income in Jacksonville is $74,873 with a poverty rate of just 18.15%. Homeowner vacancy rate 2.0%, and the percent of mortgages delinquent 90 days plus 0.6%. Coming in at number 4, Miami. Miami is a city located in Miami-Dade County, Florida, with a 2022 population of 480,743. It is the 2nd largest city in Florida and the 44th largest city in the U.S. Miami is currently growing at a rate of 0.9% annually, and its population has increased by 4.26% since the most recent census. The average household income in Miami is $68,105 with a poverty rate of 24.86%. Homeowner vacancy rate 2.2%, and percent of mortgages delinquent 90 days plus 0.6%. Number 3, Gainesville. The city has been ranked as one of the best places in the U.S. to live. Gainesville is a city located in Alachua County, Florida, with a 2022 population of 156,142. It's the 13th largest city in Florida and the 200th largest city in the United States. Gainesville is currently growing at a rate of 1.08% annually, and its population has increased by 10.67% since the most recent census. The average household income in Gainesville is $55,795 with a poverty rate of 30.19%. The University of Florida is the largest employer in the city with over 27,000 employees. Gainesville has the highest poverty rate of any city on the list at 30.19%. Homeowner vacancy rate is 3.6%, and the percent of mortgages delinquent 90 days plus is 0.6%. Number 2, Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale is a city located in Broward County, Florida. It is also the county seat of Broward County with a 2022 population of 198,276. It's the 10th largest city in Florida and the 142nd largest city in the U.S. Fort Lauderdale is currently growing at a rate of 0.88% annually, and its population has increased by 8.49% since the most recent census. The average household income in Fort Lauderdale is $99,308 with a poverty rate of 18.24%. More than 21% of the population is foreign born, primarily born in Latin America. The city also has a large percentage of Haitian residents, one of the largest in the United States. Homeowner vacancy rate 4.1%, and percent of mortgages delinquent 90 days plus 0.6%. And the number one city is Orlando. Orlando is a city located in Brevard in Orange County, Florida, with a 2022 population of 369,916. It's the fourth largest city in Florida and the 60th largest city in the United States. Orlando is growing at a rate of 1.91% annually, and its population has increased by 20.27% since the most recent census. The average household income in Orlando is $75,669 with a poverty rate of 19.45%. Homeowner vacancy rate is 5.0%, and percent of mortgages delinquent 90 days is 0.5%. Orlando is a city in Florida in the central part of the state, known as the City Beautiful and the theme park capital of the world. Orlando gets more than 51 million tourists every year, including almost 4 million from outside the U.S. It's the most visited city in the country, with attractions including Walt Disney World Resort, the Universal Orlando Resort, SeaWorld, Gatorland, and Wet n Wild Water Park. I want to share with you the spreadsheet so you could pause the video if you want to and look at it, how the 7 cities compare with all these different stats. But let's recap one more time. Coming in at number 7, Pembroke Pines. Number 6, Hollywood. At 5, Jacksonville. Number 4, Miami. Number 3, Gainesville. And at 2, Fort Lauderdale. And their number 1 city in Florida, Orlando. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. As always, I appreciate it. Thanks, and have a great day.